Hello, my name is Teacher David Adam, and you're watching another episode of Fresh Off the Press English. Today we are looking at Harry and Meghan. The news comes from AP, and it's about the royal couple deciding they no longer wish to do the royal job. They don't want to do the work of being royals anymore. They would rather go and live in Canada. Let's look at the headline. Many options await Prince Harry and Meghan after royal split. Await. If something awaits you, it means basically it's waiting for you. In time, it will happen. It's something that will happen in the future. It awaits you. Split. If something splits, it means it gets cut in half. Here, we're talking about the couple, Meghan and Harry, split from the royal family. It means they are leaving the royal family. They are splitting from the royal family. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan have made their choice. A radical break from palace protocol, constant press intrusion, and a lavishly funded lifestyle. Radical. If something is radical, it means it is different or unusual. Here we're saying them leaving the royal family is a radical thing. People don't normally do this. People don't choose not to be a royal. You know, we all want to be king or queen, don't we? But they have chosen no longer to be part of the royal family. This is radical. It's very unusual, very different. It's radical. Protocol. Now here, this word protocol just means a rule. Here we're talking about palace protocol, just meaning the rules of the royal family, the protocols of the royal family. Protocol. Intrusion. If you have an intrusion into your life, it means somebody or something has come into your world, into your life, without your choice. Maybe you don't want them there. They are intruding in your life. Here it says the press intrusion. What we're talking about here with Harry is all of the newspapers, the news people, always looking at his life, following him around. The press intrusion. People coming into your life without you wanting them there. Lavishly. So here this word lavish just means very amazing, wonderful. Normally it can also mean expensive. So here we're saying a lavishly funded lifestyle, meaning that his life is very expensive, very good. He has a very expensive, costs a lot of money to keep a royal lifestyle. Lavishly funded, meaning they spend a lot of money on his life. In exchange, they get personal freedom, the opportunity to start fresh in Canada without the perquisites and burden of their status as royal highness. Royal highnesses. Perquisites. Is a very unusual word, but it means benefits or good things. So here, when Harry was a royal, he would get lots of benefits, lots of good things could happen to his life. He had many perquisites, many benefits in his life. burden. Burden. Now, a burden in this context is something heavy, a responsibility in a way. Things that he must do that maybe he doesn't like doing. These things we can call burdens. Things that make our lives more difficult are burdens. The contours of this rupture are clear, but the path Harry and Meghan will choose is still to be determined. Contours. Contours. This is an interesting way of talking about the shape of something. Usually we use this word contours when we're talking about a map. When we're talking about mountains on a map, the contours tell you what shape the mountain is, whether it's a very steep mountain or a not so steep mountain. We look at the contours. Here, they're using the word contours to tell us the shape of something. We're asking the question, what will the contour of this rupture be? What will the shape of the rupture? Rupture meaning, again, similar to the word split or break. If something ruptures, it splits or breaks apart. Here, the rupture from the royal family. Rupture. Let's take a look at these words again. Await. Await. Split. Split. Radical. Radical. Protocol. Protocol. Intrusion. 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 Lavishly. Lavishly. Perquisites. Perquisites. Burden. Burden. Contours. Contours. Rupture. Rupture. Write down these words and remember them. These are some very interesting words when we want to talk about things happening in our lives, about things that we don't like or things that we want to change in our lives. Often we can talk about a radical change, a split or a rupture. We always talk about burdens in our lives. These words are very useful if we want to talk about changing our lives and the future. It's an interesting story. Personally, I think it makes me feel a little bit angry in the sense that this person, Harry and Meghan, I feel like they have a responsibility to be royals, to do their job. Everybody has a job. Some people don't like their jobs. Most people can't choose just to give up their job and just go and change their life completely. The fact that they've decided to do this makes me feel a little bit angry. It's just showing that they have a great privilege, and I hope whatever they do in the future, they continue to use their position, their power, in a positive way. They don't just waste their potential to help people, because that's what I think we should all be trying to do. But these people in these positions of power should be trying to do it a little bit more than most of us, because they can. You know, they should do what they can, and I believe these people should do more to help people. Thank you for watching this episode of Fresh Off the Press English. I hope I can see you again soon for another interesting news story from around the world. As always, don't be bored, be